Assalamu alaikum 7th class. Welcome to your science lecture. Students, you know that in previous lecture we have started unit number 5, fit and healthy. Healthness is basically when we feel good both physically and mentally. It's mean we are healthy. To keep ourselves healthy, we have to do some works like we have to eat a balanced and varied diet, exercising regularly, not abusing our body with drugs. We keep our body healthy by eating a balanced diet. And now question is that what is balanced diet? In previous lecture we have learned about the definition of balanced diet. Students, balanced diet is that diet that contains all kinds of nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals and fatty acids. Next, we have discussed different types of foods like carbohydrates. Student, carbohydrates are basically energy foods. They provide our body with lots of amount of energy. Next, proteins. Proteins basically the building materials of our body. When our tissues and cells are become dead, new cells are born, new tissues are formed. This is because of the proteins. So our balanced diet should contain proteins. Vitamins and minerals, they are needed in less amount into our body, but they are very necessary because they takes part in many chemical reactions, and you know that a lot of chemical reactions occur in human body on daily basis. So vitamins and minerals play a vital role in the chemical reactions. Students, today we are going to start new topic, nutrition disorders. Apart from diseases caused by harmful microbes, we can become ill other ways. Students, you know that in humans where many diseases are occurred, and these are because of microbes. Microbes are the small microorganisms that cannot be seen from the human naked eye. They can be seen only through the microscope. So these organisms are called microorganisms like bacteria, virus, and bacteria and virus produce many diseases in human body. So these diseases are because of the microbes. If we eat too much or do not take enough exercise, we become fat or obese. And many diseases occur in human body because of the food that we eat. How? For example, if we eat too much and we will not do any exercise, we become obese and fat. A person who is obese is at a risk from a number of serious diseases such as diabetes, heart diseases, asthma and arthritis. So a person who is obese, it means who eats a lot of food and do not exercise, that person suffers many diseases like diabetes, heart diseases, asthma and arthritis. If we eat, on the other hand, the second option is that if we do not eat little or however little amount of food, we become malnourished. Malnutrition also has serious effects. What is malnourished? Students, malnourished mean when our body is not supplied with a proper amount of food. If we will not eat a balanced diet, if we will not a proper amount of food that our body needs, we will become malnourished. And malnutrition also has serious effects. So let's discuss about different diseases that occur in human body because of the nutrition, because of our diet. So first one is diabetes. Students, you have learned that there are two kinds of nutrition disorders. One is because of we eat too much, and one kind of diseases are because of we will not eat enough food. So first of all, we will discuss the diseases that caused by when we will eat too much food or when we become obese. So first disease is diabetes. What is diabetes? Diabetes, in Urdu we will say diabetes, sugar. So in diabetes patient, insulin is not produced. What is insulin? Students, insulin is a hormone that is produced in human body. There is present an organ like pancreas. Pancreas is an organ that is present with the stomach, and this organ produces a hormone that is called insulin. So what is the function of insulin in human body? Students, insulin is the hormone that lowers the sugar level in the blood. When we will eat food, it contains carbohydrates, it contains sugars, and this insulin lowers the sugar level in the blood. So the person who suffers from diabetes, it means it doesn't have insulin. In that patient, insulin is not produced in proper amount, in enough amount. It means the sugar level in patient's blood increased and they suffer from diabetes. So what is diabetes? In diabetes patient, insulin is not produced, as a result sugar level increased. Next disease is heart disease. Heart is basically an organ that is present in human body, and its function is to supply blood in our body. The blood is supplied to the heart as well. This blood is supplied to heart by a proper artery that is called coronary artery. And when we will eat food that contains enough amount of cholesterol is basically composed of lipids or fatty acid. It's oily thing, and it collapses the coronary artery. It means it blocks the flow of blood in the coronary artery. As a result, the coronary artery does not supply a proper amount of blood to the heart, and there is a severe pain produced in a heart that is called angina. What is angina? Students, when blood in the coronary artery is blocked, it will produce a pain in the heart that is called angina, and sometimes the blood in the coronary arteries stopped. The flow of the blood in the coronary artery will stop because of the high level of cholesterol. So as a result of this, the patient suffers from a heart attack, and it leads to the death of the person. Heart attack and angina is caused by the food that we eat, and it contains cholesterol level. When we eat too much cholesterol, we will suffer from heart attack. Next disease is asthma. Student, asthma is basically a disease of breathing. When we feel some problem in breathing, we will affect by a disease that is called asthma. Students, in breathing system, some tubes are involved. That tubes are called bronchi tubes. These tubes basically carry air in and out of the lungs. When we will eat some cold thing, and when we will suffer from a dusty environment, the lining of the tubes become inflamed and very sensitive to things like pollen, pest, and even cold weather. So when the lining of the tubes inflamed, this caused the tubes to become narrow and breathing become very difficult. So asthma occurred. So in cold weather, when we eat ice cream, we will drink cold water, the patient suffers from asthma. Next disease is arthritis. Arthritis is a disease. Students, you know that in human body many joints are present, and these joints helps in the movement. When we will eat too much food, we will become obese and our weight will increase. When our weight will increase, the lining of our joint will be inflamed because of the overweight. And when the lining of these joints is inflamed, it will push a pressure or stress on these joints, and it will produce pain in the joints. As a result, we will feel difficulty in the movement. Arthritis is basically also produced by the obesity or fatness, and fatness produced when we will eat too much food. So these are the different kinds of diseases that are caused by the obesity or fatness. Next, some diseases are caused by the malnutrition. First disease is Seborrheic. Students, Seborrheic disease caused by the shortage of vitamin C. And you know that in previous lecture you have discussed that our body needed different kinds of vitamins and minerals. If our body is not properly supplied with vitamin C, the patient suffer from a disease that is called Seborrheic. So the patient that is suffered from Seborrheic produce bleeding gums, loose teeth, muscles weakness, and death. When vitamin C is not properly supplied to the person, it will suffer from a disease called Seborrheic, and in Seborrheic the patient feels bleeding gums, loose teeth, muscle weakness, and death. Next disease is rickets. Rickets is basically produced by the deficiency of vitamin D. When vitamin D is not properly produced in our body and it is not supplied by the food, it will lower the level of calcium in the blood. And when calcium level is decreased in a human body, it will affect the bones and teeth. And you know that calcium is very necessary for the strongness of bones and teeth. When by the deficiency of vitamin D, the deficiency of calcium will occur, and as a result it affects the bones and teeth, and this disease is called rickets. Next disease is anemia. Anemia due to the shortage of iron. When our foods will not contain the good amount of iron, the patient will suffer from anemia. Students, basically iron is the building block of hemoglobin, and hemoglobin is the proteins that produce red blood cells. And if hemoglobin is not produced in human body, it means red blood cells will not produce in human body, and this disease is called anemia. Anemia is basically the shortage of the red blood cells, and this is because of the shortage of iron, and the person who suffers from anemia looks pale and feel weakness throughout their life. Next disease is Kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor is caused by the shortage of protein. Students, sometimes a child with Kwashiorkor may not have received enough of its mother's milk. When a child will not receive enough of its mother's milk, it may have forced on to a high carbohydrate diet too early. इसको शुरू में ही कार्बोहाइड्रेट वाली फूड प्रोवाइड की जाती है. It's mean its food does not contain a proper amount of proteins. As a result, there is a shortage of proteins, and that child will not develop physically and mentally, because nervous tissues and red blood cells, growth cells will not produce because of the shortage of proteins, because proteins is the building material, provides building material for the body. So that person is suffered from a disease that is called Kwashiorkor, and that child will not develop physically and mentally. So students, this is our today's lecture in which we have discussed about different nutrition disorders. Basically, nutrition disorders are of two types. One is because of eating too much food, and one is because of not eating too much food. Eating too much food produces many diseases like diabetes, in which insulin is not properly produced, heart diseases in which cholesterol level increase that blocks the blood supply in coronary artery, asthma that inflame the tubes that carry in and out air from the lungs. Arthritis. In arthritis, the lining of the joints will be inflamed and the person will feel pain in the joints and feel difficulty in the movement. And some diseases are caused by the deficiency of foods that include Sucrose. Sucrose is basically produced by the shortage of vitamin C. Rickets. Rickets is produced by the shortage of vitamin D and the shortage of calcium. Anemia. Anemia is because of the shortage of iron, and iron is building block of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin will not produce red blood cells and the person feels weakness and it looks like a pale, and this is called anemia. Kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor is produced by the deficiency of proteins, and a child has to eat carbohydrate food and it will not develop physically and mentally. Yes students, this is our today's lecture. I hope you will understand this. So read and learn it carefully. Thank you.